excellent night last night. Oh yes, it was great, and I played a drinking game. Maggie is particularly skilled at coming up with drinking games. We don't do none of this go on the internet, find somebody else's drinking game shit. What is fun if you cannot come up with your own rules? About a year ago, my sister and I came up with the Star Trek The Next Generation drinking game. Awesome. Every time that Troy says she senses something, Dr. Crusher says, "I don't know." Or there is dramatic music and a shot of Picard. Or a shot of Riker. So you drink, and it's fun. It's ridiculously fun. Every time Data says something about wanting to be human, you drink. Every time Worf grunts in response to something, he just gives a nonverbal That's me attempting to wrinkle my forehead. But last night, I came up with a standalone drinking game, which I don't think I've ever done before. And it is entitled, I'm so proud, Drinktionary. What is Drinktionary, you ask? Well, it is a contraction of drink and dictionary. I know, you never would have come up with that on your own. I'm so glad that I'm here to explain it to you. You need shot glasses, liquor. You need a word of the day calendar or like some vocabulary flashcards or something. You need a quarter or any coin for that matter, any flippable implement. This is sign language, the international sign for flippable implement. So what you do is, you ante up. The person who's hosting goes first, because you always have to have some bullshit rule about who goes first. Play moves counterclockwise or clockwise, I don't freaking care, but you have to specify these things in drinking game rules. Or game rules, really. I tried to write them a lot like, I don't know, like your Milton Bradley game rules, only a lot of them slide off into second person because drinking game. Somebody reads the word, and you flip your coin. Did you like that? That was my international symbol for flippable implement at work. Okay, so you flip your coin. If it's heads, you have to define the word. If it's tails, then you have to spell the word. If you get it wrong, you can either drink, you take your shot and your turn is over, or you can choose to do the one you didn't do. So if you spelled the word wrong, you can choose to try to define it. The catch being that if you do both wrong, you have to take 2 shots before you pass your turn. Now there is also an option to purchase an additional turn. 1 additional turn per person per round. So you have an agreed upon fee, and you can put your money in and say, "I would like another card, please." Okay, which sweetens the money thing. Money is good. Winning money, excellent. Getting drunk, excellent. Can I emphasize again that this is a win-win game? Awesome. If you get a word right, you get to rip the thing off the word of the day calendar and keep it. Or you just put a tally mark down or something. It doesn't really matter. But the first player to get 5 right wins. And that, my friends, is how you play Drinktionary. So, I think that this is a great thing, me coming up with drinking games, and then playing them, and then coming to you the next day with a slight headache, wearing the clothes I was wearing last night, and not even bothering to look nice for you, and telling you about the new drinking game I invented and how the beta's going. I think that could totally be a thing. I would also like to take this moment to apologize for the roughly 3-month hiatus. My videos usually don't have a moral. Actually, the real moral of today was that you should drink competitively and gamble. Let's call this the moral. You are not perfect, okay? No matter how hard you try. And sometimes when you set out to do something, you do a pretty crappy job. You know, I set out to make a video a week. Didn't exactly turn out that way. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to come back to you in the middle of July and see that through to the end of the year and try to produce some quality entertainment for all of you. I will see you when I see you. Bye.
I made this. No, really, I did.